Here's a funny story. We started out and we got the matchup that we wanted, and we won the first game pretty big. And Emily said, you need to rotate to 6 if you want to be in that same matchup for set 2. And I go, no, I don't want to rotate to 6. 6 ended up being one of our best side-out rotations today. And then when we get back into that matchup in the third set, we win big again. So I should listen to my assistant coaches more often because that would have been the right thing to do. We obviously we played very well with regards to maturity. 4 aces, 2 errors, very few unforced hitting errors. I am very pleased with how this team is playing now in terms of controlling the terminal negatives, and then we're getting people attacking in athletic spots, and it's working well for us. Now, I want to give Nevada some credit because, number one, they do put tremendous service pressure on you. Every single player is just bombing it. And we handled that actually pretty well because we can be worse. And we didn't tonight. We played extremely well in terms of controlling service aces from them. But they did put us in some precarious positions because they got some really good servers. The other thing they did is they figured out our block schemes after the first set. They were setting away from them. They were hitting line when we were giving it. And so when we play them again, one of the films we're going to have to study is not just what they just played, but them playing us, because we have to. We're going to have to counter that a little bit. I think Lee is an outstanding coach, and he's doing a great job. This program's going in the right direction, and so I expect the match in Reno to be very difficult.
Tom, just now that you've won 500, just what is it?
You were trying
I know you were trying to avoid talking about it, but that 500th win here, just what does it mean? The fans holding up the signs and.
It was very touching. I'm proud of what my career has been like here, and I think I have 500 wins because I focus on them one win at a time, and so that's why it's so weird to me. But that was very touching, this place is a great place to be a volleyball coach, and people are thanking me after the game for being here for as long as I have. I'm the one that's blessed because this job and this city, this university, and everybody surrounding the program, this is one of the best places to coach in the country. And that's all I'm going to say. It's a great place to coach. I'm happy I've been here this long, and let's get 501.
What can you say about the progress this team has been making during the course of the season? Obviously, a 4-4 start. Now it seems like things are really kind of clicking.
Well, they're clicking, and we're doing what we should be doing. And statistically, I always look at that because we're playing with maturity, and so there are things we need to get better at, always, and we will. But I think we've got a wonderful young setter who is making a lot of things happen for us. Did a great job connecting with Axie tonight, especially in the third set with those one-handers and stuff. That was really good.
Thanks.
And so, we're fortunate to have Katie in the program, and she's doing a great job, and I'm looking forward to coaching her for a long time.
This is the third time this year you've hit better than 700. You guys have kind of been working together. It seemed like your connections have been better. What has happened in practice that led to a night like tonight?
I think we just stopped overanalyzing it. I think a lot of it was I was really trying to figure out something different I could do to make it work, and I think she was doing the same thing. And by the time we just said, forget it, we're going to get it. It's going to work. We know how to hit a ball, and we can connect, and it worked. So I think it finally just came out, clicked, and no going back to what it was before.
That's right.
Was that kind of the key, the less is more in that approach?
Yeah, I agree.
I also want to commend Axie because I think she has done some things. She's come in on her own to work on some things, and she's taken control of her own training and her own growth, and that's really great. And it's making a difference for her. I think she learns much better when she is in charge of it, and I think that's really been one of the things that's made a difference.
Tonight was a night where you got great hitting out of your middles. It looked like after, especially what you guys have been doing on the pins lately, they tried to take some of that away from you?
They did a little bit, but then they were kind of doubling Axie, and it didn't matter. But I think they're a very consistent team in the way they block. They bunch, they move inside out. We took advantage of athletic mismatches, I think, tonight, and did a good job with that. And I think we have mismatches in the middle and over a couple of their pin blockers. Jasmine had a lot tougher blocker on her than Sonia did, but Sonia played great. You know, she really did. So,
What impressed you most about win number 500?
the fact that we took such a commanding lead in all of these sets, because that team's good, guys, and they made some uncharacteristic mistakes, but it was mainly because we were putting a lot of pressure on them. So that, you know, the serving and passing game to me was great, and we didn't give up a lot there, and that kept us in control the entire time.
When you, Katie, I guess, do you finally feeling an even more comfort level now, just the way this team has played offensively, the way we've seen it the last 3 or 4 matches?
Yeah, definitely. It's really nice to have hitters that I can rely on, and you know, we keep working in practice, spreading out the offense evenly, and it's nice to just have all those hitters where I know anyone I give the ball to, they're gonna do something well with it.
How was the passing tonight? Did you like? I mean, how much that helped you?
The passing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I especially think on this girl had a topspin serve. We didn't let her go on a run at all. We, you know, I think we had a pretty good side out percentage. So
We did good.
yeah.
The passing wasn't always accurate, especially when 13 was serving, but we were able to keep the aces to a minimum, and that's really important in a match like this. So
And how nice was it to see you had more aces than services?
I know. Great, that's what I'm saying. We served with great maturity. So, yeah.
You very sheepishly acknowledged the crowd and the congratulations at the end, but you looked most uncomfortable when the girls dropped down and bowed. That seemed to be the response because one,
Sure
was
it's
like, you
Cass.
noticed that, and then 2, was that the one that got you the most?
Yeah, that was quite touching. However, I say this all the time, guys. I've won 500 matches here, and I haven't served a ball yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I haven't hit one, I haven't passed one. That's all done by players. So I should be bowing to them, to be quite honest. Here's what was irritating to me, is that people brought those, when we got to 24, they brought those signs up, and I'm like, if they come back and beat us now, it's going to be on Sports Center.
Volleyball coach, it's hard for a volleyball coach to get on.
That's
Two.
Cass.
Cash is like, hey, let's get down on our
She's like,
knees. We're like, okay, why not?
And there's very few moments in the last 4 years where Cass is next to me.
Actually, just from a player standpoint, what was it like to be part of a milestone victory?
It's awesome, honestly. When I saw those signs, it's really cool. And I mean, like, you know the legacy Tom has coming here. A lot of people have heard his name. Like, coaches back home knew who he was, and being able to like keep that legacy up for him and just for everyone else in the team, it's an awesome thing in itself.
Was it nice to be able to do it too and do it efficiently? I mean, obviously you could have let that kind of get into the way of how you guys played, knowing it was his 500th. And instead, you guys just went out and played a pretty efficient match.
Yeah, I mean, like Tom said, I think we really instill like taking every match the same, and like he puts a lot of significance on that. So I don't think it really affected us that much.
Do you have a spot in your office where you can put this? You've got all those trophies and balls. Where do you put this one?
It will go in my office for a while, and then probably go to my study at my house. So
You still have all the championship trophies. Some of those.
I've got a bunch of them upstairs, yeah.